On the couch here, I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video.
Make America great again, from sea to shining sea. It's a land of the free, my friend, the one for you and me. Let's go!
I am Debbie, and this is Mark, and we are two old people on the couch, and we are glad that you're here with us today, and it's not starting.
Don't worry about it. It
Don't
is
worry
starting.
about it. It is
I
starting.
know it's working.
I know it's
We're
working.
good. We're
It's
little.
working,
We were about 20 seconds late.
Yeah,
we
we
had
are
to
something.
add something epic to the
Yes, we did.
slideshow. So
Okay, we are started now.
all right,
Okay,
great weekend.
yes.
Do you want to get out to the news real fast? That way, the people are here to watch the news, and then we'll get to the Pinecone Fest.
Right, we're going to do news first, and then the Pinecone Fest. Now,
Right.
you have on your favorite shirt today.
Absolutely.
I have on a new shirt, and it's for suicide prevention.
Okay.
And it says, stay on the front, and on the back it says, the world is a better place because you're in it. So,
Absolutely. Yeah.
anyway. So
It is a better place for you to be
It is.
in it.
It is. It is.
All
So, good morning, everyone. Oh, my goodness, everything is happening. I don't know if
Remember
I
how
can
I
even
said
keep up with all the news.
It's going to be the wackiest time leading up to the election.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing happened. No, it's all.
Everything happened.
Everything's
happened.
happened. Can I just iterate something really fast that I've thought about that stuck out in my mind first, okay? Is that you have Biden, right?
Right.
The leader of the free world.
Right.
Free and
Then,
peaceful.
yes.
The peaceful free world.
Yeah.
Well, you know how I know this is all staged?
How do you know this is all staged?
Because the guy gets on a plane
Right.
and flies in.
To a war zone.
That rockets could just go flying at any time, right?
Mhm.
Secret Service would say, yeah, this is,
This is not a good idea.
you're very brave
Mhm.
and everything, but yeah, that's not a good idea. But they know. Just like
Right.
whenever people go over, like Nancy Pelosi went over to
Yes.
Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing
Right.
she felt totally safe,
She did.
and
Mhm.
Biden, and the reporters are on the plane too. The
Right.
reporters know it's safe. They get
Right.
on, they're like, "Psh,
Sure.
they got this all set up to be
Mhm.
a safe, smooth.
Right.
It's planned.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's all staged, people. Everything you see is staged. Makes no sense. You don't go flying over there. Unless you have to talk to people
In person.
in person to set up
without
what you're going to do.
Yes, without a phone
Oh,
or
my gosh,
a
or
paper
emails.
trail. Mm-hmm. Without
a-
a paper trail.
In a
Mhm.
skiff,
Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's why they went over there.
Yeah.
To say, hey, okay, good job, guys.
Right.
You made it look real. We
Right.
got this thing kicked off. We are going to send you hundreds of billions of dollars.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna get
But-
into that.
But you have to do this,
Right. Mhm.
in this order to
Right.
get your $100 billion to
Absolutely.
make it look good.
Right.
That's my own personal opinion, but I think I'm right.
Mhm. Yeah. Good morning, Biden 2024.
Oh, Biden 2024. Tell us about your leader.
Yes. Tell us about your leader. All right. So, do you want to get out to the news? Because we're going to get out to the news, and then
All
we're
right.
going to talk about what we got at Pinecone Fest. It was a great time at Pinecone Fest. Thanks, Julie and Randy, and to everyone that made that possible.
All I do say, do your own research, people.
Mhm.
If it looks too whacked out to be like, this is getting weird,
Right.
it is.
hmm
I can't stress it enough. Are we
Yeah.
getting out to the
Yes, we are.
All right.
Okay. So
oh,
we're
look who
gonna
showed
start-
up at the Pinecone
Yeah.
Fest.
Greta was at the Pinecone Fest. So, this is going to be what we're going to start
Greta
out
made
with.
it. Look at the pine trees and everything, but she's not looking too good.
She went to a global warming protest.
Just kidding.
And she got.
She didn't go to the Pinecone Fest,
And
people.
she got arrested at a protest. So
Yeah.
she got arrested this week. And she posted on X a Semitic, anti-Semitic
Semitic.
post
Yeah, man. What a shill.
on
Poor girl. Like,
X. So
I'm proud of her parents.
Everybody-
like they
she
try to
didn't
make.
know. She didn't realize
Okay,
it
listen,
was.
she doesn't plan any of this either.
No, she doesn't.
She's like, okay, Greta, do this. Okay,
Right.
Greta, do
yeah,
that.
do that. Do this.
Get everybody
Yeah.
wound up.
Right. Mhm.
Get them all scared about climate.
Right. Uh-huh.
You're
She
just,
just
all,
does
this
what
little
she's
girl
told.
doing your
Mhm.
thing. And poor girl has no life now.
No, she
you know?
doesn't. She doesn't. She could be having fun. She's 20 for Pete's sake.
oh my
she
gosh, now
she
she-
should be having fun.
Most guys are like, no,
Yeah, don't
this
mess with
girl's
Greta.
whacked in the
Mhm.
head. I'm not
Mhm.
going out with her.
You're
Poor
not
girl.
going out with her.
Maybe there's some activists that with skinny jeans. that love her though.
That
You know,
probably,
everybody
right.
has somebody out there that
Yeah.
loves each other.
Okay, so keep
Am I
on going.
moving on?
Yes, that
Alright.
would be great. Okay, so the first thing that Biden does, since we're going to close the government because we have no money in 2 weeks, right? Is
Here we go.
send $100 billion
Here you go.
overseas. So we're going to give $14 billion to Israel, $60 billion to Ukraine, $10 billion to general humanitarian aid, $7 billion to the Indo-Pacific, whatever that is, $100 million for Gaza for humanitarian aid, and $14 billion to process illegals faster at the border.
Oh, get them in
So,
here quicker, people. Let's go.
That is your taxpayer money that we don't have, that is just being
Oh.
printed out of nothing and causing inflation.
And then the same people are going to say to you that, you know, don't get me wrong. The Democrats and Republicans are all
They're all the same.
I'll get into that a little bit more.
Yeah,
in a second. But
Jake, Mark's coming around.
listen to me. They're all the same, right?
Yeah.
And they play. Then they're going to scare you like, well, the Republicans won't give you your retirement. Meanwhile, the Democrats are like just racking up a bill over here. But
Oh
they're
my
not just
gosh.
Democrats. It's Republicans, Democrats.
Everybody.
They're playing us
They are.
like a fiddle.
What did we vote on all this crap?
And I heard that the Rothschilds are selling off some of their like
probably
paintings
so.
and stuff like
Mhm.
that, which they don't have to because they don't need money.
Right,
You know?
they don't need money.
So, that was kind
Why?
of interesting.
Mhm.
Why are they doing that right
Mhm.
now? Is it maybe because they might be going underground?
Right.
Who knows what's going on? I'm just saying, look, do your own research. Look for wackiness going on in the world. They're selling off some of their
Right.
prized possessions and stuff.
Right.
I don't know if that means anything. I'm just saying that, that looks a little.
It's all a plan, though, because it's all going down. The whole financial
Yeah.
system is going down, so we need all these rumors of stuff and rumors of stuff.
I'm trying to guess what this is.
You guess what this is.
I have no clue.
You have no clue what this is?
So tell me.
These are the 2 American hostages that got released the other day.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we basically paid $100 million in humanitarian aid to get these 2 released.
Oh,
Yes.
that works out well.
It was a
that
it
always
was,
that's going to stop them from doing it
it
more
was
often.
a good faith
Yeah.
thing for Hamas to let these 2 go.
Oh, isn't it?
Yes. It was so nice of them to let these 2 go.
What do I have to give up back to get a jacuzzi?
Mm-hmm.
I just want my jacuzzi from my tax dollar. So
I
I
know.
give in.
Yeah.
If they could just give me one thing back, I
Right.
just want my jacuzzi.
Your jacuzzi.
What do I have to do?
Mhm.
Maybe I'll take you as hostage.
No, you're not going to take me
I'd
hostage.
be like, yeah, keep her.
Yeah, keep her.
All right.
We don't want her. So anyway, those 2 were released.
Okay.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a good thing.
It's
So keep
good.
going.
We
We need to
Is
get
it
the
staged?
other
Is-
200 hostages released.
Is it
For sure.
staged?
We need to get all the hostages released.
Are they paid actors?
I have no idea.
To
They'll
just
say
go
that.
over there to be,
I don't know.
taken,
Ah,
and then they're like, this is just going to be a couple days, and
Mhm.
then I get given back, and who knows?
Yeah. so
I don't know
our
what's
great,
going on.
our great leader did go, you said, over to Israel
Mhm.
to meet with them and talk with them and do speeches and all that kind of stuff. He also addressed the nation, which we're going to get into in a
Yeah,
minute.
he was on that plane, going either coming
Yes.
back. I think it was coming back. He looked really tired,
Yeah, was he?
and he's like to the one media person, do you hate me or something? Because they asked
Really?
one tough. Yeah, they asked one
Mhm.
tough question. He
Yeah.
goes, "Do you hate me?"
Oh my!
Like that, and then he goes, "I got to go to bed." No, I don't.
All
Something like that.
Well, anyway, so he went over
You're
there.
getting your news from 2 janitors.
Yeah. So we have CVS's and Walgreens and Rite Aid stores that are closing across the U.S.
Well,
so,
not only closing, CVS, I hear,
Mhm.
allegedly
allegedly.
taking all your Sudafed and all your cold medicine, your CPAP, not
Yeah.
CPAP, that's what you
Mhm.
breathe with, but
Mhm.
Z-Pack or whatever, anything that has to do with the flu.
Yeah.
On the they're taking it off.
Oh, well, that's nice.
That
of
way you suffer.
them. Yeah, that way you suffer.
And maybe you have
Yeah.
to think, well, maybe I should get the jibby jab or something.
Yeah.
I don't
Mhm.
know. Do your own research
Okay.
on that. It's weird. It's getting
Mhm.
crazy out there.
It's crazy. So, we have an incident involving the U.S. warships intercepting missiles
Yeah.
near Yemen. Lasted like 9 hours that they intercepted several missiles.
Oh, look, Ryan's joined us.
Yes, he did. He's getting ready to drive.
I'm thinking maybe Biden 2024 is gone now.
I think Biden 2024 is gone now. Yes. So anyway,
Yeah, this
yes.
doesn't get us involved.
No, this does not make us
This
be involved.
says we're neutral.
Yeah, we're neutral. We're just a innocent party here.
We're just trying to shoot down some missiles. We're not hitting any targets or anything like that.
Right. So we're just
maybe choosing sides.
We are choosing sides.
And, doing some...
Getting involved.
It's going to escalate, people. It's an election year.
Yeah,
it's an election year. We've been telling you for a long time they're going to start one of these WARs. And they already got 2 going now.
Well, and there's going to be a third.
Let's throw in a third one and start
Taiwan is
coming. All right.
Taiwan is coming soon. So, and then this shows the first steps of the hostages that got released.
Yeah.
So, their first steps of freedom. So, notice that the pictures of the people that went in there and rescued them are blurred out in this picture. Notice that.
Yeah.
We're going to get into that in a minute.
Not so much whenever the president releases a picture.
The president released their photos for hours. Yes.
Press staff.
Yes. So, 5 takeaways from Biden's Oval Office address when he addressed the nation the other night.
What if we would have copied that picture, thinking it was legit and threw it up there too, which a lot of people did.
Right.
Not good, but go ahead. Okay, 5 takeaways from Biden's Oval Office address. Okay, boy.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
All right. An attempt to weave together Ukraine, Israel, and Gaza all in the same package.
Oh, yeah.
Right. We got to give money to all these people.
Good. Gosh. Okay.
I know, but we're going to close our government in 2 weeks because we have no money.
Can somebody tell me what other countries are just whaling money around the world to help these causes?
I don't know. Just us.
It's all
a planned
big
event.
Mob family taking me and your money. I think they want to crash the system. You'll probably get into that later.
They are crashing the system, so pay attention to that. A passionate call to stem hatred at home. So we're trying to keep people from doing, hate crimes here at home. So
didn't see that
that's a good
coming.
Thing. Yeah, but it's going to happen.
Yeah, they got how the mass psychosis goes. Fear, safety.
Fear, safety.
So,
up
boy,
and down.
They think they got us, too. Like, most of the Americans know now. This is coming.
Yeah.
They've been planning this all along.
Yeah.
Like, there's going to be somewhere, probably in America, some event that happens. And, of course, like I say, there's how many shopping malls and everything. I'm just using a shopping mall as an example. There used to be thousands. Not so much with the inflation anymore. Let's see. If it happens at one, odds are it's hard to do it in a whole bunch. So just go on with your life where you're at and just be vigilant, right?
Yeah, just have your head on.
Everybody will be
careful.
In total panic, going, government, please help us. It's scary out there. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Keep going. On the hospital explosion, the clearest backing of Israel yet. So they determined that when the explosion happened at the hospital, that it was from Gaza that it was shot from, and we're going to get into that in a minute. So he addressed that in his speech.
I really don't know,
for sure
anything.
Right.
All I know is
the hospital actually was not hit.
Ran with, you can tell what side the media is because they want it to be somebody else to get your feelings all stoked up, get you all wound up, and just be prepared for this. And like I said again, Ukraine, I haven't seen a lick of video on that war.
Right. I know. And this one is like televised 24/7.
Yeah, you can go online and listen to the drone flying around.
The drone flying around, everything that's
the missile.
going.
Yeah.
This war televised 24/7.
People,
Ukraine,
reporters
not at all.
in the Gaza Strip, reporters in Israel,
Yeah.
It's to get in your psyche, people. It's all planned. Oh my gosh.
TJ, the American economy will fall soon.
It will.
I believe that too.
Yes. Yeah. I would say you're lucky, but he's from Australia.
I know.
He's got it worse than us right now, but
Okay,
whatever.
Keep going.
Yeah,
keep going.
it's gonna.
No direct mention of the speaker gridlock. So he didn't address the whole fact that we don't have a Speaker of the House.
Oh, I just
We
read.
don't have a third person in charge right
I read
now.
something about the guy that they want to nominate, or McCarthy.
Yeah.
Is used to be a spokesperson for a Soros-backed entity.
Oh.
So that's going to be good.
Okay.
That's gonna work out in our favor. And then
Mhm.
again, Jim Jordan sounds great, right?
Right.
I would like if he did what he said he's always doing. Look at that crime. Look at that. All they're just being bad. He's just the person over on the other side making us think that, we're going to clear out this corruption, right?
Right.
We're on it.
Mhm.
Don't you worry, American people. We're going to get them. No, he's just saying that to make us think
that he's on our
that
side.
we're
Mhm.
going to not be ran by a mob family.
Right.
That's part of the game. That's part of the
it is.
game. So it doesn't really matter to me who really gets in
It
at this
doesn't.
point. At this point, doesn't
they're
even
all
matter
corrupt.
to me. Yeah, they're all corrupt.
They're all the same side. Okay. Prefunctor.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
Factory.
But
Backing
watch
of
what-
Palestinian rights.
you almost swore there.
I didn't mean to. So, I think it means that we're giving aid to Gaza.
Tell us, Janitor Debbie,
No.
what this means.
I'm sure somebody in the chat will.
I don't know.
So anyway,
yeah.
we're backing the Palestinian rights. So we're
Okay.
giving aid to them, and they did open aid to flow into there this morning. So they
I'll
did
say-
do that.
Okay, let me talk about this. I hate to
Okay.
throw you off, but we fund both sides because it prolongs
The
everything
war.
as
Yeah, I
long as
know.
we
Where
want it
is
to
Ned?
go. Listen, we fund
Yes.
Palestine, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
We fund Israel.
Mm-hmm.
We do this in every war. As soon
Mhm.
as somebody starts getting the least bit ahead, like, oh, this war's going to end, they're getting the upper hand,
Right.
boom, we throw more money to the other
The other
side,
side.
and
Mhm.
equipment to the other side, and we just keep continuing. Let somebody win.
Yeah.
Let somebody
The
lose.
war was really good. The bond rates were
almost up to
really,
5
yeah.
in the 10-year.
Yeah, and then they did this, right? And now they're racing back up there, so they're going to have to widen the war. So
Yeah.
probably throw in Taiwan next
yeah.
or something.
Well, that's
Something worse is going to have to happen to keep America afloat here soon.
well, Pelosi visited that country, so
Yeah,
I'm sure they talked out a plan like, okay, you're the backup plan.
right.
As soon as this starts going, if it's not going good enough, Ukraine, then we're going to throw it over to Israel. And if that ain't going good, we're going to throw it over
Little Frenchie wants to know
Taiwan.
where Ned
I
is.
know. I'll get Ned back. I promise.
know.
All right.
All right, keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
I have to do one next week,
Okay.
or I'm an evil person. All right.
Okay.
We'll get my twin.
We'll find out if.
We'll
if
find
Mark
my
is an-
twin
yeah.
and get him back out here.
Okay. All right. U.S. troops attacked in Iraq and Syria, and on alert for more strikes. So they're poking the bear, or us.
Yeah, well,
They're
let's
the
bring in
US
as many.
in Syria and Iraq.
US Yeah, because maybe now we might
Yeah.
have to send troops back to Iraq.
Well,
because
we-
it borders Iran, Debbie.
Yes.
So we need an
Yes.
excuse to get people right on that, and that's a backup plan too. There, we'll go in and start with Iran.
Yeah.
along with
Mhm.
Taiwan. It's called a WW3. We can't
It
say
is.
it on this
No.
channel.
On this channel.
But
yeah.
WW3. That's what
Incoming.
Incoming.
Yeah. All right. Keep going.
because our system
Mhm.
is failing. All right, go ahead, Deb.
Blundering White House shares identities of secret hostage rescue unit in Israel. So there you go. They shared the
Oh, yeah.
picture on their Instagram of the people who rescued the hostages, and these are
Yeah.
so that puts their lives in danger
And if
and their
if-
families' lives
if-
in danger.
Trump would have
Yes.
done this, they would have
They
gone.
did take it down after like 5 hours, but it was up there for like 5 hours
They would have
before
said
they took it
you
down.
need to impeach him. Or
Yeah,
something. You know
I
what
know.
I mean? They would have been
I
all
know.
over him. It's all a show.
And nobody's going to lose their job over that.
No.
Nobody.
No, it's just. Oops, sorry.
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, are you going to talk
It's
about the
kind of
people
going to
in the
be
Capitol?
like, yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
we'll get to that in a little bit too. Again,
Yeah, it's so much going on.
it's
So much.
laws
It's
for
crazy,
thee, but
but
not
not for me.
something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm
All
sure
right.
we botched that.
So Israel attacks Hezbollah facilities in Lebanon. So they're being attacked on 2 fronts and soon to be 3 fronts because the West Bank is going to get involved here soon. So more than likely. So there's going to be 3 fronts then.
Back in the day, especially whenever I was in the military, the first Gulf W, the thing that we can't say on here was, maybe we can, I don't know, was going on. And I was in tech school while the ground, building up and going, to the ground thingy that I can't mention. Well, I was glued to the TV set to find out what
was going on.
Yeah,
that one was broadcast.
I was 24 at the time, and these 18-year-olds are like watching cartoons on a Saturday morning. I'm like, turn it over to CNN.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, I want to find out what I'm getting involved in here, right? What's going to happen?
And watching cartoons.
They were probably right because CNN was just hyping the crap out of it, right? And I'm going to say it. I was thinking you
thought you were there for a good reason, and turns out you were just being duped.
We had to save the petrodollar. I'm sorry, but that's probably what it was. And we didn't know back then. Now we have people like us and a whole bunch of other people that are way more important than us.
Right.
Telling you what's going on. So all this stuff going on, it's
all
just
bankers' wars.
I don't even hardly give it 2 thoughts because I know what's going to happen. I know it's going to escalate. They're going to try to get in our minds and try to get us hyped up one way or another and pick a side.
Right.
Until that side is, they'll make us pick the other side. Oh my gosh, they'll work our little brains. Okay, here we go.
Okay. So House votes for a new speaker today, and they've been voting all week, and still haven't gotten a speaker. And
again, I don't care who gets in.
Yeah, it's all going to be theater.
Whenever they finally got McCarthy in there, I'm like, well, he's a deep state shill, so I'm not going to believe anything he says. And whoever they replace him with, they're going to make us think it's the guy we need, right? But it's going to be just the same old, same old, same old.
Yeah. All right.
They're going to take our money and give it to other people.
So
they're going to launder our tax money.
These are pictures of people who were having a hard time getting out of Israel when they were trying to get out of Israel.
Okay.
And the American government wasn't helping them get out of Israel when the war started, right?
Yeah.
But yet we were funding all the illegals that come into our country. And what I heard was they were giving loans to people. They were loaning them money so that they could fly home, but they had to pay the government back.
Yeah, well, here you go, too. I mean...
But if you're going to live in a foreign country, you should have enough money to get out.
Yeah, you got to have a backup plan.
Right.
On your own.
Right.
I mean...
Yeah,
probably it's good that our government... the one thing our government is supposed to do is, is... what is it, protect us or whatever?
Yeah, and they are telling everybody to get out because, like, they're...
Yeah, but that's the only thing. It's not to be giving money to other people. Good gosh, if we built a system around America with the hundreds of billions of dollars, and they say, oh, well, it might come here. Well, we're letting the people in, right? And if we just built systems and gave people so much money to protect themselves, right? Man, we would be
better.
Nobody would mess with us,
I know.
I know. But we just give it to other people that are evil. We know why. They're laundering money, blah, blah, blah. It's a big mob, family running the world.
Yes.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
I'm sorry, people. Hate to bust your bubble.
And we did have, they're
that's what's going
on. They were protesting in Lebanon at the embassy and Beirut at the embassy. They were catching the embassies on fire, and they are telling everybody to get out of these places.
They all thought this was going to be a great Photoshop opportunity.
Yeah,
anyway,
and this is the press, photo.
They said,
and they showed all their pictures.
Right. Like, they sent them over there. Look, you're going to look like a big military man, right? But, oh, look at us. We're doing it, right?
And it's what they did to the
Photoshop opportunity.
And then they went down in a helicopter.
Oh, yeah. So just wait. Who knows?
Yeah.
But then he goes over there, for a photo op
Yes.
and talk to the
Mhm.
people behind the scene.
Hmm. Yeah. So there we go. We have left
Mhm.
protesters storm U.S. Capitol and rip down pro-Israel signs outside the GOP representative's office. Arrests were made. Lots of arrests were made, but we're going to have another picture. It'll show all the protesters inside.
If you think the people picking
Right.
process
Mhm.
was, and I've seen evidence, right?
Right.
But if you think the people picking process wasn't legit, right?
Right.
And you went there to voice your opinion,
Right.
you go to jail for
Mhm.
months, years, okay? But if you go there to do this, I'm sure that none of them, some of them are going to get arrested and they're going to slap them on the wrist, make them stay there over the weekend and send them on back home. It's how the judicial system is ran these days. It's the same thing, but of course the Democrats aren't like, oh my gosh,
Mhm.
they're in the Capitol.
Yeah.
They're not.
They're not.
wild.
Yeah. They're not. Like, this is an insurrection. They're
Yeah.
not saying that about this.
Yeah, and the news will hardly cover this. Blah
Right.
blah blah.
Mhm.
All right.
They have the right to do that. Homestead Lou, I remember that 60K pounds of fertilizers went missing a few months ago. I remember that. I do remember that. So,
Okay.
heads up.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, TJ, I'm not going to read everything,
Yeah.
but he does. Man, that's it. It's up to the young people.
Yeah.
I've said this from the dawn of time. We're old. We can tell you what, because we're wiser and everything, but it's up to the young people. Do you want to be free?
Right.
Or do you want to live, just in your 15-minute city, getting just barely enough to be fed, living essentially in a jail cell, but you'll have food and maybe a PlayStation or an Xbox to entertain you.
Yeah.
Are you happy with that? Because that's what you're going to get, okay?
Right.
Or young people, are you going to look at your parents and say, they traveled the United States. They went to foreign countries. They did all kind of wild, crazy things.
Yeah.
I want to be free. I want to do wild, crazy things
Yeah.
too. And then live a good life. Young people, it's up to you how you're going to handle this. And
Right.
like they say, collectively, we can do something. But if everybody's not on board, then we're not going to
Mhm.
solve this issue. Okay.
Yes. All right, keep going. Okay, so there's all the protesters that were in the Capitol Rotunda and demanding a ceasefire, Israel ceasefire. Now, why are they in our capital demanding Israel to ceasefire?
Yeah, go
They
over to
should be-
Israel.
Yeah, be in Israel's
Yeah,
capital,
it's like,
right? I don't know. I don't understand.
because we are.
I know. We gave the green light to it, so we are a part of it.
And what? These people are over here
Right.
because we brought
Brought them over here. So these are all Palestinian Americans
Yeah.
who are protesting
Yeah.
now. So because we brought
I'm not
them all
saying
here.
you can't choose a side or anything, right? You
Yeah,
know?
I think war is terrible. I think we should
Right.
all quit having wars. But
yeah. But,
yeah,
I'm
you can't attack us and think we're not going to attack you back.
not, there is no side here,
Mhm.
people. You're being played.
Hmm.
This is how it goes down. And they get everybody and wound up like a
Right, a top. And everybody,
gnats,
yeah.
whatever. I
Mhm.
can't say it on.
Yeah.
We have maybe youngins watching our show,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
can't say it. But these people over here,
They get everybody wound up against
Wound
each
up?
other. Mhm.
brainwashed, craziness. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. So, anyway,
Yeah, but
the Palestinian hospital was not bombed. It was the parking lot that was hit.
yeah,
But-
it's looking good.
And they said in this article that it says that 500 did not die. So that would be great. Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
Oh,
don't say
yeah,
that,
don't say that word.
Alex, with a
Yeah,
couple of words
and-
thrown
and
in,
then- yeah.
Jones?
Yeah.
which hey,
Yeah.
I go there and listen.
Yeah.
He might be a lot of things he says is
Yeah.
come true. I tend to believe a lot of things the man says.
Yeah.
I'm not saying believe it all. I'm just saying go listen to tons of resources
Right.
and put it all together. And you might
Mhm.
have an idea of what's going on in the
Yeah.
world. But I got to give it to my man. He's been pegging all this stuff.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
love him or hate him, He's been right for a lot of times.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. So Jordan loses second bid to become speaker, and so we're still in turmoil about who's going to be the speaker of the House. So we have no third person in charge right now. So keep going.
It's all staged.
Yeah. And then we have hundreds of Muslim immigrants protest and riot in Greece after news breaks out about Gaza hospital being bombed, which we learned was really a false flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, did you hear over in Italy that they banned fake meat?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
No, I didn't hear that.
I don't know. That's kind of weird. I mean,
Yeah.
Italy is pretty deep state, but maybe it's just to make us think
Well,
that they're on our side
we
or
don't need
something.
to. All right, keep going. Okay. And then this is just all we got everybody in an uproar, right? Terrorist group Hezbollah calls for day of unprecedented anger
Yeah.
against Israel and Biden's visit, amid Biden's visit. So we just have everybody in uproar on all sides. Everybody's heated. Everybody wants to do the WAR.
I wonder if there's like, you know how I like salty?
Yes.
Throw in a couple words. Cracker.
Uh-huh.
And I wonder if they have people over there that
I'm sure they do.
they have their own podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The other side.
The other
yeah.
side. I don't know.
Keeping everybody all in an uproar. All right. And then protests break out in the U.S. embassies across the Middle East. So here we do have all that. So in Lebanon and Beirut, and they're burning the U.S. flags, and they're trying to burn the buildings
the old burning
down.
the flag thing, you know.
Yeah.
Like again,
So I did have a slide of that.
I tell my kids in school, it's like, you know, if people are just, you know, calling you
Mm-hmm.
something, right? Just go, whatever, you know?
Mhm.
If they're calling you a name, just say whatever. It doesn't hurt you, really. It's
Yeah.
like, again, they do all this to think that it's going to get us and like burning our flag over there. Of course they're going to burn our flag. They hate us, you know, whatever. It's just to get in your, they're trying, this is a tactic that they've been doing forever over in these countries, Middle East countries, is they think they do that, you know, it gets their people all jazzed up. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
I burnt their flag. And then us Americans go, my golly, they're burning, you know.
Yeah.
It doesn't really hurt me, you know. Whatever, you know.
Yes.
Go ahead. Have at it. You haven't touched me. You haven't poked me.
Okay.
But if you poke me,
yeah.
and
I'm
I
gonna
said,
poke you
don't
back.
poke me, I'm going to poke you back.
All right, keep going.
Kids, go to your teacher.
Go to your teacher. Don't poke
do
nobody.
Don't poke anybody
Don't
back.
poke nobody.
All right.
All right, and
All
we're
right,
back.
Greta.
Okay, so we made it through the news.
Yeah.
All the
Good old Greta.
news.
We had a good time with Greta at the
Pinecone Fest.
Okay, can I start off the Pinecone Fest?
Okay, you start out the Pinecone
Okay.
Fest. Okay, here we
Randy and Julie from Heard That
go. Yes.
and Heard That Outdoors threw on a whale.
Have a good time.
Mm-hmm. Great
It was
time.
a good time. We
great
did karaoke. We
everything.
did giveaways.
Oh, yeah.
We ate. We had fellowship.
The
we
weather
camped.
was
perfect.
perfect.
Yes.
The location was
perfect.
The people were perfect. So
Right.
that all being said, it was and Greta even showed. No, I'm
Yeah,
just
no.
teasing. Greta didn't show up.
Didn't show up.
But here for next year, I got a good idea. You know, I
Uh-oh.
had a good idea, and we'll talk about the Pineys in a second.
Okay.
The Pineys Awards, but I had another great idea.
Okay.
For that, and be sponsored by Ben Gay. You know,
What?
Ben
Oh,
Gay
for the old
Pinecone
people?
Fest.
For the
Like
old
all
people.
us old people getting around and
Yeah.
you know
No.
getting around and listen.
No.
Everybody like, oh man, I woke up. I was
My back
laying on a
hurt.
rock. You
Yeah.
know, some people were camping in tents. You know, other
Yeah.
people were
Yeah.
like, oh gosh, you know, my dog was taking up the whole bed. The Ben Gay Pinecone Fest. And they'll probably fund the whole thing. you know?
Probably so.
There you go.
Mhm.
And they'll be like, ooh, so a lot of people are going to watch that.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
So everybody that attended contributed. A lot of people gave prizes to give out and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm going to mention a couple of other people that I think did a great job and that helped out.
Well,
the most.
everybody did.
Everybody
did
contributed.
in a way. Yeah.
Everybody contributed to making it a great
Just showing up,
Pinecone Fest.
you contributed.
Right. So if I don't mention you, don't think that I don't think that you contributed. But A
How they
shout out
fed
to
us.
MT Homestead
For feeding us.
for feeding us breakfast, especially, and helping cook.
Yep.
And to Robertson Billy Acres
For
for
yeah.
cooking and helping to
Yeah.
prepare
Yep,
all
yep,
that
yep.
good food. And the other one I want to kind of shout out is, because I noticed it, is Lazy Days Ahead, because they contributed a lot of door prizes and
Yeah.
giveaways.
And
they gave them
everybody
all to
chipped in
us.
help. See,
No, I'm just
whenever
kidding.
Randy needed help,
Yes.
he would yell, "Buffalo!" That was our key word.
That
Like,
was your
to
key
come
word.
running.
Yeah.
Like, if he needed help getting something or
Mhm.
carrying something,
Yeah.
he didn't even have to say anything more. He just
Mhm.
had to say, "Buffalo!" And I would
Right.
like, "All right, come running over." Yes, what do you need help with? That was our
Right.
key word. Do you want to start out with the Pineys?
What is the Pineys?
The awards.
Oh, the awards?
that we got.
Oh, yeah, we got a Piney.
Look, we
It's
got
a thumbs up.
that's again next year. I am taking over the Pinecone Fest
Yeah.
with ideas, just ideas. Look, they're the Pineys,
The Pineys.
because you got the Emmys,
Pinecone.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody got a Piney that had a
Yes.
channel there.
Yeah,
and-
everybody that had a channel got one of these,
Pineys.
and she did it in order of how many subscribers you had. So it
All-
went from the most to the least, and nobody was more important than anybody
Everybody
else.
could just
Mhm.
talk about their channel for a little bit, for a
Yeah.
second or two, and thank people.
Right.
But here,
It was great.
my idea
Your
for next
idea.
year,
We need a red
is-
carpet.
no, just a dirt carpet.
Oh, a dirt carpet for the
A dirt carpet,
hmm
and everybody's gonna say what they're wearing. Like if you're wearing your own, how they do at the
Yes.
Emmys,
Mhm.
they say, "Ooh,
You're
who made your-
sporting. Yeah.
you're sporting this," or
Yeah.
you have to have somebody with a mic,
Right. Mm-hmm.
interviewing the people
everybody as they come
before
in.
you get up there. And I'm gonna volunteer to do that next
Uh-huh.
year. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say, today I'm wearing a pocket T-shirt,
Right. Mm-hmm.
or my favorite fishy shirt
Right.
that I've had since 30 years ago or
Right.
whatever. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And my American camo flag hats,
Mm-hmm.
because everybody comes there, they're wearing
Mhm.
their own, it's funny.
It is funny. All
It
right.
would be-
So
Who here thinks that would be a great idea?
it is a
to-
great idea.
Just interview people on what they're wearing. It's like I've got ripped jeans. Oh, Shannon should say,
Yeah.
I've got ripped jeans. They're faded.
I got a tiger got a
I
hold
bought
of
them
me.
at
Yeah. Yeah.
Kohl's,
Uh-huh.
or whatever, and everybody can say what they're. Okay, that took
Okay.
too long.
Okay,
Go.
so anyway, we're going to start with some stickers that we got, and then we're going to go to some prizes that we won, and then some raffles that we won. So we're going to get into all of it.
I
So,
lost my suckers.
and we got
I
a
got
big
suckers.
basket.
I set them down somewhere, and I
Yeah.
lost my suckers. I was so
So
mad.
we'll go fast through this. Texas Girls Farm.
Played
Yeah,
bean.
Yeah.
Cornhole.
cornhole with them.
Boy, they're competitive girls, man. I tell you what. Listen, you won't find any
I
girls
said fast.
in Texas that are more competitive,
Competitive
than the Texas
this
girls.
Yeah, they
That-
are very
It
competitive.
was a lot of
All
fun,
right.
though.
Broken Heart Ministries. Go
All right.
check them out. Not for Nothing Homestead. Not for Nothing Homestead.
Not for nothing.
Not for nothing. The Okie Grammy. I can't even talk. Our
People are
cabin in
gonna
the
be like-
woods. They were our neighbors.
This channel doesn't exist.
They were our neighbors camping. Full Blown Country. Pretty and Pooch.
I finally, I knew them a little bit more better this time, which
Yes,
is good.
more better.
More better.
All right, Christine with Mrs. Gillum Farms. And I don't know.
For gosh sake, here.
Okay.
Keep
I
going.
don't know. Okay. Gal Southern Living. I got to talk to her. And Joe Fix It. Joe Fix It for you. That is,
Backroads Company.
yeah, Backroads Company. They were a new channel that showed up. Him and his son came.
Oh, okay.
They were in that one tent. They had the fancy car. Oh, Backroads Company. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Backroads Company.
I was like,
All right.
I didn't know if it was Backroads had a company. Because
Right.
there's another Backroads channel.
People that gave us stuff.
Oh, yeah. Pure Oak. I
We
should have
have,
worn their hat today. My God.
Pure Okie. She gave both of us a hat.
I know we were
Both of us
matching
a
a
hat.
whole. Yep.
A hat. and she gave me a cup. It's always wine o'clock
Somewhere.
on the farm. So that was sweet of her. I love it. MT Homestead, of course, was handing out their cups. So we have like
already
a
have
whole
'em.
set. So we
So
got
we
two
said-
of them.
We got them
Yeah,
already.
but we
Or did you
got-
get more?
Did get more.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have a complete set.
Yeah.
Look, see,
We,
we even have the old.
yeah. And we have the new homestead. I think we have
Whoa,
4 or
that
6
has
of
coffee
them.
in it. Whoa,
4
that
or
was-
6 of them
I'm
now.
using it this morning,
Mhm.
and I thought it was empty.
All right. Keep going.
No feminine products in my coffee.
No, absolutely not. Okay, we also got koozies from MT Homestead and from 9 Acres Family Farm. They showed up and surprised everybody about being there.
I wonder if somebody else gave me one. I got a koozie. I put it in the pocket of my chair,
Yeah.
and it disappeared.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Julie gave me this. She
Aw.
kept giving me things that she shouldn't have.
Again, big
Anyway,
shout out to Julie
It's
and
a
Randy.
keychain that says Pinecone Fest. So I got a little memento from the Pinecone Fest.
Yeah.
It says 2023. And these are the things we won in the free giveaway. So I won these. It says eggs, bacon, and milk. So for the kitchen,
Linda Peterson, you are joking, right? Yes, Empty Homestead is a great. I think she's just fibbing us because she knows them. But I'm gonna say yes, they are a channel. Awesome people.
farm to table. Another thing I won. I kept winning. Made with love means I licked the spoon. So all things for the kitchen that
I
we're
love.
giving away.
I always liked that. Whenever my mom was cooking.
I got 2 massive keychains like this. They're protective keychains.
Yeah, they got the whistles. And
Yeah, they have the whistles and everything, so they're good. And Lazy Days was nice enough to give me one of the
Yeah, we always wanted one.
knives, the
We never
watermelon
won any
knives,
on their
'cause
contest show.
I wanted a watermelon knife, and
Listen, go watch Lazy Days.
yeah,
What's their official channel name? Lazy Days
Lazy Days,
Homestead.
Lazy Days ahead.
Lazy Days Ahead.
Mhm.
Go watch their. They give away stuff. Like lots
all
of
their
stuff.
lives.
And this is
Okay,
really
this is what we
nice.
won in the raffle. Out of the box, thing and cutting board,
I think
and
we
it
scored.
says the Pinecone Fest at
Yeah.
the top. It's all engraved. It's great. I love it.
Look at the
I love it. Love
look
it.
at
Love
the,
it.
the wood pattern in
Yes,
there too. It's
it is
beautiful.
great.
Listen, I think we won one of the better, one of the ultimate prizes
yes,
right there.
that was great. That
And
will go in
I
our
guess you
kitchen.
said I was rude too, because we also
Oh,
won,
we won a grill, and
electric grill.
yes, and Jesse wanted it.
Did they get it? Did Jesse get it? I
No,
should
they
have
gave
got
it
it.
away to somebody. Yes,
Well,
they given
I
it
told him to
somebody.
re-raffle it
They
because
did
I
re-raffle
have
it.
one
I
already, but
know.
I don't know the etiquette.
Yeah,
Should
I
I
know.
just taken it and then given it to somebody?
Yeah, you should have.
Instead of letting them re-raffle. I'm sure the person that got it was happy that I told him to re-raffle it.
I'm sure the person that got it was happy.
Tell me, people, if you think I was wrong by saying
Re-raffle it off.
re-raffle it off.
Yeah, we
Or
won
do you think
a
Debbie's
grill.
right? I should have gone up, thank you, took it, and then given it to somebody else. Which is proper? Is Debbie right or am I right? Put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments. If you win something in the raffle, should we have taken it and then given it to
Re-gifted
somebody
it.
and then re-gifted it to somebody? Or is it okay to
see-
re-raffle it in the raffle?
Yeah, no, you are good. See?
Okay.
I'm good.
And then we won a basket, and we're going to open it. And it has all kinds of goodies in it.
That was also Lazy Days,
And
wasn't it?
that was Lazy Days
Yep.
that donated this. That's why I gave them the shout out, because they did a lot of good prizes.
Yeah, they're the best moderators out
Uh-huh.
there. Everybody's a moderator.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, everybody else, but Lazy Days is the best moderator. See, Lone Debbie is always right. No, don't listen to Lone Cowboy Adventures.
All right, I can't.
Which
open
I'm good. Listen, it was awesome. They drove Ken and Mayhem Mike drove all the way down on their bikes and drove all the way back.
Terry said either way is good.
Okay, listen. They made it down there just to see everybody there. And that's pretty impressive right there. And they stayed in our campground. We had a great time with Ken and
I should have already
Lone
opened this.
Cowboy. See, we can say his full channel name here. Lone Cowboy Adventures. Go check him out. We'll shout him out for free, Deb.
We will.
And we will.
All right, here we go. I'm about to get it.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Get that knife. You know, the problem is we would get the knife, the watermelon knife from Lazy Days to open this up, but it's got a zip tie on it.
Yeah. And
So
I
we
haven't
need a
opened it
knife
yet.
to get the knife.
Get the knife.
So-
All right. So in my basket is a dish towel that says Texas wildflowers. Got some jam, which I love.
Oh yeah.
I love Lisa's jams. Peach drizzle. Prickly pear. Prickly
Pear. Okay, pear. I was like, oh, pear.
Pineapple jalapeno
Oh, that
jelly.
one's mine.
That one's yours.
That's gonna be mine.
right.
I love me some jalapeno.
And then we got two Lazy Days ahead.
Cider.
Keychains.
Okay, what's inside?
Keychains. And then inside, I think it's vanilla.
My gosh, they loaded this thing up.
This, I think, is a wine thing to put on your wine bottles.
There's something in there. I saw them
There is something in
handing
there.
them out. Some people had the bottles there.
Yeah, it's vanilla.
Here, keep
It's
going.
her
I'll get
famous
it.
vanilla.
Hand it
Open
over to me. You keep going.
Ooh. Texas Hill Country Pecan. Ooh, coffee. Coffee in here. We got a koozie from Lazy Days ahead. Ooh, it says Cruise Alaska 2025. Ooh, I like that. We got some beaver nuggets. Got some cinnamon sweet nuggets. We got a Buc-ee's koozie.
Well, that was not
Got
easy.
a Texas star bookmark. That's what they call it.
What is it? Vanilla extra? Do you drink
Yeah,
it
no.
or do you cook with it?
Cook with it. You cook with it.
That'd be
It's
really
their-
strong and
it's a used
potent if you
sticker.
drink.
It's a
Okay.
used sticker.
Oh, nice.
They're famous for their used sticker, and that's a lot of vanilla. That is like their big bottles of vanilla are like $60 for that
I
size
mean,
vanilla
they're famous for their used
stickers
sticker.
because it comes on their vanilla. Gives these away, and they're like $60 for the big.
Really? It
Uh-huh.
was one of the jams.
Ah.
It's all right. It's just we got carpet.
Okay, and then it says winner winner on this card. I don't know.
Chicken dinner.
Got magnetic stickers from Lazy Days Ahead.
Listen, if you didn't go to the Pinecone Fest,
You missed out.
you missed out.
Oh, good. I got a sticker from Lisa, and it said she's the jam maker.
The Jam Master.
I have Miss Lisa's jam.
Speaking
Don't
of
be
Jam
jelly.
Master, we had karaoke. That was a lot
I
of
want
fun.
one of her shirts. That's what I want. Is one of her shirts. Yeah, more than $60 for the stuff, and then the mod,
Mod
Father.
Father. Okay.
Yeah, and then they have.
They
another
are the
count-
moderator. I like that. Good touch. I like it. Alright.
That's great. Little note in there. That's what was in our basket. And Lazy Days Ahead provided that, and that was so nice of them. So we made out on the raffle.
Well, thanks everybody. Now we got to clean the studio out.
I cleaned the studio, and now we have to do it again.
We
Go
always
to
get
the
all our
marina real
gifts
quick.
To the
Marina,
Oh yeah. the
real
marina.
quick.
Alright, stand by.
We've almost made it a whole hour
What am I
of just talking and talking and talking. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. We had a lot
Ooh,
of fun.
It's a nice day out at the marina
Got
too.
a lot of fun. Do you have the phone number up in case somebody
Yep,
wants to
I
call
do.
in? If
I
anybody
do.
wants to call in. Oh, I forgot somebody. I forgot one person.
How likely are you
Uh,
to recommend a Windows PC to others?
I forgot
not
that
so much.
Mayhem Mike brought us zucchini bread and
Oh, yeah.
this pumpkin
Oh,
butter,
boy,
which I
yeah,
haven't opened yet, but I will.
Zucchini bread didn't need it.
Yeah, the zucchini bread is gone.
It didn't
It's
need
gone.
anything
so maybe
on
Mike
it.
brought us that whenever they rode down.
And I was a
See us?
little bit selfish. You know what I did? I got the heel. You know.
Oh, did you?
Oh my God, the
Yeah.
heel of zucchini bread is the best. So,
Yes.
and then I said, okay, guys, do you want some?
Yes, and we had some. Yeah,
We ate the whole
I ate
thing.
the
It was good.
last of it. So
Did you?
anyway,
You had the
yeah,
heel?
I did have the
Oh,
other
man.
heel. So
See?
it was
Sorry,
good.
Ken and Mike.
Yes, I know it was great. So anyway, that's everything
Everything
that we
worked
got.
out
So
great.
it was beautiful time at the Pinecone Fest.
didn't-
I look forward to it next year.
We should have had some pictures of our setup and stuff. But
yeah, but
we
did.
actually did the thing that slots into your what is it called for
your bumper, your
yeah,
hitch.
for your hitch. You
Yeah.
slide it in there, and it held a toolbox on the
and
back,
it
so we didn't.
Put all of our kitchen
It
stuff in
worked out
there and our
great.
stuff on the back of the truck.
I had my coffee pot.
Right.
You check. Lean Mean grilling machine by George Foreman.
Yes.
Check. And I had my little burner, one
Bye,
one
Lou.
burner.
Good to see you,
for,
Homestead Lou.
yeah. I wish Lou could have made.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Good.
Yeah.
But I had my single burner.
Yes.
And they worked. That's all you needed. It was great.
Because we had
Plus we were
power at our home.
Yeah,
at
we had
our,
power.
At
We
our
had power.
campsite, we didn't.
I
have
didn't
to
take the
any-
Coleman.
We didn't have to have any solar or anything.
No, we kind of
We did not
slimmed
rough
down.
it.
Yeah,
we did not rough it, but we had a beautiful spot down by the water. It was beautiful.
And Dottie kept us
Yeah, entertained.
and if
Yeah.
anybody moved, boy, she let us know about
let
it.
us know
She let
what was
the
going
whole
on.
campground know
Mhm.
about it.
So if you want to
Great.
call in and tell us anything that we missed in the news or tell us about your experience at Pinecone Fest or anything like that, you can call in right now if you want to.
Or just
Or not.
relax and
Whichever one. You can
Don't
watch
feel
the
pressure,
water. Yeah, you
but-
can watch the water and everything. That was a
well,
pretty
yeah. Listen, people,
jam-packed show today.
Randy-
Things are happening right now in the
mark it on
world.
your schedule next year.
Yes.
Pinecone Fest.
Yes.
Randy and Julie throws a whale of a good meetup.
Yes.
And again, there were some young people there, but it seemed like a lot of us, especially if you're of the older age,
Right.
this is the meetup
For us.
for us.
Yeah.
It was very, 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 very good.
A lot of people sang, so check out the people that sang.
There's young people
on
there,
Heard
too.
That's channel.
Yeah, they have. Dude,
Mark
I'm just
sang.
saying.
Mark sang.
Yeah, sang.
Lone Cowboy Adventures surprised us all with his singing. So, and his choices of songs, he did great. And Betty Boo sang.
I gave a shout out to my Jimmy Buffett.
Yes, you did. Always.
Cheeseburger in Paradise was
Always.
my go-to song.
Yeah. You always sing that song.
But the thing
So-
was off.
Yeah, it was.
It was
It
a
was hard
whole
to sing with.
paragraph. Like I was like
Behind.
getting ready to go, and it's already like zipping down there, and I'm like, then
I
I
can't
said,
keep
I'm
up.
gonna wing it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna forget the bouncy ball.
Right.
Remember in the old days we had the bouncy ball.
Uh-huh.
What happened to the bouncy ball?
I don't know. Most people don't do that anymore.
What show was that on? Was that on Sesame Street
Mhm.
or Electric Company, where the bouncy ball would, and you followed the bouncy ball? You're old if you know about following the bouncy ball. Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You do?
I know. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Let's go, everybody.
Yeah.
Follow the bouncy ball.
Yeah, absolutely. That was like when we were kids.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
young.
So anyway, we ran out of stuff to talk about, but we only have like 7 minutes left, so we did pretty
Right,
good.
Bouncy ball was.
Man, there was a lot of news today. And watch out. Keep your money safe
Mhm.
right now. Everything. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's my mom
Okay.
calling. That's my
Disregard.
mom calling me.
But
She wants to know when we're
Just
coming down.
hang up on that sucker.
She wants
Hi,
to know
Mom.
when we're
She
coming
won't-
out.
She doesn't
Mm-mm.
watch us.
No, she doesn't know that we're live.
Listen,
But
I
she
had
wants me to
something
come out
really
today.
important to say.
Well,
And then your mother
called.
screwed me up.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
oh, look at the kids having a good time out
The
there.
kids
Oh yeah,
are having a good time.
I heard through the grapevine that the 24th through this 26th is a period of time to something might start.
Okay.
I don't know what. Something might start around the 24th to the 26th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then around the 1st of November is
Right.
another key period of
Period of
time that
time.
they're gonna try some stuff, and of course around Christmas, like. But
Oh,
before, like December 21st, for some reason, I don't know. These are just things I hear through the grapevine. Take it at a grain of salt. Although they said something big was going to happen October, as-
7th.
yes, 6th.
Oh,
Well,
6th.
which is around the world, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
It
Mhm.
was, it
Mhm.
just depends where you
Yeah.
live. It was,
Mhm.
and it happened.
Right.
So either he is one incredibly lucky guesser,
Yes.
or
Or-
yeah, he just looks at the Bible and the
Yeah.
timelines and
Mhm.
everything like that, and tries to piece together what Revelations and all that
yeah. It's saying to
is
him.
saying. Yeah,
Mhm.
he could be crazy. I
Right.
don't know. All I know is he's very fervent about it, and he does his own research, and
That's
again-
what he comes up with.
yeah, and again he says, I don't know whenever he's coming back.
Right.
I don't know whenever he's coming back, but I can tell you whenever things are, gonna happen leading up to it.
Right.
So
Mhm.
who knows?
Yeah, well, I keep watching for our financial system to totally lock up. Now, we had an interesting thing happen to us yesterday. We went to the store, pick up some Diet Coke, and our credit card didn't work. And they said somebody else's same credit card didn't work that same
Yeah,
day.
that's
And
kinda
neither one of our credit cards would work, and their credit card
Did you ever
wouldn't
look
work.
that up to see why?
No, I didn't look it up, but it's weird because I think right now we have a positive balance on our credit card because I had paid some extra money in there. So we don't even owe them any money.
Right.
So it's
They owe
weird
us
that
money.
right. So it's weird that it didn't work.
It's just systems go down.
Well, one day,
Systems go
one
down
day
for a
you're
little
gonna-
bit, and they have a little hiccup and everything. But
the
who knows?
liquidity in the market is going to all dry up, and you're going to go to try to get your money out of the bank. They're going to say, nope, we can't give you your money out of the bank. You're going to go to the store. You're not going to be able to use your debit card or credit card or anything. So one of these days, that's what's going to happen. So,
Yeah.
So, do you want to get out of here?
Let's get out. I'm gonna get out early for one.
Oh, really?
What?
Johnny.
What?
He says his hasn't worked several times over the past few days. That's
Well,
because liquidity is drying up. The
it's-
10-year bond was almost to 5, which is a bad benchmark, and it was higher than benchmark.
Okay.
And it hit a rate that
I can tell
is
you set the
higher-
bar for the other thing that you said. Oh
And
my
it
gosh, that's
is-
funny.
it hit a rate that hasn't been hit since 2007. So
Maybe that's the 24th through the 26th.
that might be.
That's freaky. That is, you got to say,
So
whenever you go
everybody
in
be
there,
safe out there.
and,
Yes,
and the
for
lady
sure,
says,
Lone
yeah, you're
Cowboy.
not the only one.
Yeah,
that-
that credit card that particular credit card hasn't
Yeah,
worked today.
It's going to get freaky,
Yeah.
man. I'm telling you.
That means liquidity is drying up.
I always like to say here, strap in.
Mm-hmm.
It's an election year.
Ride. Yeah, it's going to be a bumpy ride. So
The,
be
everything
prepared.
is failing. The economy is failing. Everything's failing. It's time for somebody
Yeah,
to reset.
right. Yes.
And how the reset's going to go, good or bad, who knows? I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm just saying,
It's
I
a
know
coming.
what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's going to go down. Whether there's good guys or bad guys
Right.
trying to win this thing.
Right.
I believe in God.
Right.
So I'm going to
Absolutely.
say, no matter what happens,
God's going to win.
he's going
in
to
the
come in
end.
with a
Mhm.
one swift breath.
In the end.
Right. Listen to me.
Yes.
One swift breath, and it's over. Done.
Yeah. Mhm.
All the evilness and everything is, whoosh, he wins. So I don't know, but I got to think that he also is looking out for us,
Yeah,
all the
right.
time,
Mhm.
and evil can't win all the time. So
No.
everybody have a little hope that maybe things are going down and we'll come out on the good side at the end of it. There you
Maybe
go.
so. All right, let's get out of here.
I just
All
want my jacuzzi
I know you
with
do.
my tax dollars.
I know.
Give me a little bit of that money going overseas. I want a jacuzzi in my backyard.
Okay, let's get out of here.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right, so until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared. Thank you for joining us this morning. I appreciate everybody.
Thank you, Randy and Julie, for a whale of a good Pinecone Fest. I'll throw in a couple more words because it cuts it off at the end. Thank you for Pinecone Fest. Word, 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 word.